guys, welcome to another episode on Naija Queen Bee TV. It's your girl, Naija Queen Bee. So today is the first ever Ask Naija Queen Bee segment. So if you remember from the last vlog episode, I did tell you guys that I will be introducing a new segment called hashtag Ask Naija Queen Bee. So I've gotten some emails, some text messages. Thank you guys for reaching out, and I'll be addressing them today. Thank you for trusting me enough to share your story. So stay tuned. First email was from, so Stacy writes me, "Hi Queen Bee, I met my ex-boyfriend, he's Yoruba and I'm Igbo, May 2014 on Facebook. Things started out right between us. Like we loved each other so much, somewhere around 5 months in we started falling apart. I loved him so much, but I couldn't stand the whole issue. Like I literally had to beg him before he calls or even checks up on me. So we broke up like around November, got into different relationships. Whatever happened, I can't tell. But we got back together again in January. I admit the problem he had with me was that I'm always negative about the whole relationship, given the fact that I'm from a different tribe and he never spoke to me about his family, but he wanted to know everything about mine. He told me how much he loved me and all that. All of a sudden, that stopped. I was down, so I had to start sneaking around. He was actually the worst thing to do because I found out that he was cheating on me. I saw his conversations with girls and also those that sent him nude pictures. I confronted him about it. He told me that I do the same thing. We got into an argument that night. We broke up again. I met this other guy. He's okay, but my ex is at it again for the past 2 months, now begging me to take him back. He keeps saying he's sorry and all that, but the problem now is that I'm tired of breaking up and coming back. I'm tired of the whole thing. He keeps bothering me. He wants me back. I just want to know if I'm doing the right thing by telling him no, because I keep telling him I can't go back to him. I still love him though, but I'm just scared. What should I do? Thank you." Wow. When I got this message, I was like taken aback because a lot of us can relate to this situation on, you are dating somebody and things fall apart and then you move on to somebody else, but your ex is still in your head, or you still feel like you want to make things work and you reach out to them or they reach out to you and you're just going back and forth with your feelings to see if you want to take them back or if you want to focus on this new relationship. So this is what I told her. I said, "Hello, Stacy. Yes, you're doing the right thing by saying no. Remember, never settle and your happiness always comes first. The fact that you guys keep breaking up and cheated on each other in the past is kind of toxic and not healthy for any relationship. Love should be a beautiful thing and not hurt, lie, or make someone sad. He might not love you, he might just like the idea of you and possibly cannot differentiate love from lust. You said you met someone else. Focus on this new guy and get to know him." Okay, the fact that your ex does not share information with you in regards to his family is a no-no. If you're with somebody, you should be able to share personal information with them. You're beautiful and you deserve the world, so do not settle. Change your number if you must so he could stop hitting you up, or you could let him know you've moved on. Time waits for no one and signs are always there in the beginning. Let him go. I hope this helps. Some of you might disagree with my response. Some of you might agree with it, but I personally think that if you give your all in a relationship, I just feel like, okay, cheating is like a no-no. So if you guys are cheating on each other, looking at each other's phones and things like that, there's no trust. And to be in a healthy relationship, you have to trust each other to an extent. So why keep breaking up and going back to each other? So I personally just said, move on. Start something new with this other guy. Maybe you might learn something different from this new guy that you didn't learn from your ex-boyfriend. And the fact that he moved on to other people, now he wants you back, it's just too confusing. So if you don't want to deal with something like that, that's why I told her to move on. Her happiness comes first, or she could just stay single and get to know herself better. So that was my first question and that was my response. So Stacy, if you're watching this, I really hope that everything is worked out. I'm gonna email you to see what you actually did, if you're with your ex or you're with the new guy, because I need to be updated. But thank you for reaching out and I'm always here for you. So I got this text message from a close friend of mine. She says, "Hey Bola, so I'm talking to 2 guys right now. but I'm not feeling either of them. I want to drop them both. What do you think I should do? For me, I'm just like, for you to be talking or dating two guys, that's a blessing. It's really hard to meet some people out there these days. So I was just trying to save some of them. So I text her back and I said, what are the pros and cons about them? Because I'm just saying, let's weigh the options. Let's see what you like about one of them, what you like about the other, what you dislike about them, and then see what outweighs each other, and decide if you want to just keep talking to one person and let the other person go. Because talking to two guys, it's a full-time job. It's really not that easy. Talking to one guy is hard. So imagine talking to two guys. So that's what I text her back. But she said, it doesn't matter. I don't want to date them. What should I say to drop them? So now it sounds like she's made up her mind about not dating either of them. So I said, you can tell them you need some space to figure out things and you don't want any distractions right now. You guys can still be friends. And basically it. So Sasha sent me an email and was like, I have this friend. He's a guy and I'm really interested in him. We have messed around a couple of times, but I think he's dating somebody else. And when I ask him about the other girl, he's not being honest about it. He says it's not what it looks. They're just talking. It's nothing serious. I should focus on him and not the other girl. I said to this was, if somebody has to choose between you and somebody else, let them choose the other person. Because at the end of the day, why are you talking to somebody else and then also wasting my time? If you're interested in me, then be interested in me. Why are you talking to two other people? But then again, on another hand, some people says it's okay to date multiple people. Okay, but you have to be upfront about that. But for this guy, he's making it look like it's not anything serious with the other girl. For you not to just worry about that. It would be one thing to just say, I'm dating two girls. If you're okay with it, let's do this until I decide who I want to be in a relationship with. But it's another thing to lie about it. So girl, if you really like him and you think he can be upfront with you, then hey, you can date other people too. There's nothing wrong with a female dating multiple partners. Dating doesn't mean that you're having sex with them or anything. It's just you guys just enjoying each other's company. So you can date multiple people, he can date multiple people, and if you guys decide that you guys want to be together, you can be together. But do not put all your eggs in one basket hoping that he's gonna stop talking to the other girl. So think wisely, choose wisely. That was my advice for Sasha. So, like I mentioned earlier, if you do have any questions, if you're going through anything, it doesn't have to be relationship-wise. It could be job-wise. It could be friendships, anything. Just reach out to me. Send me an email. Send me a text message if you have my number. You can reach me on Facebook. You can reach me on Instagram. And I will definitely keep your name anonymous. I will answer your questions. But then I will also, bring it to everybody else to learn from it, because you just never know who's going through the same issue as you. But I just want to thank you guys for watching Naija Queen Bee TV, for always supporting me throughout the year. The year is ending. 2016 is right around the corner. I'm very happy about the upcoming year. This year has been amazing, and I know 2016 is going to be way better. So expect bigger and better things from Naija Queen Bee TV. Thank you to everybody that's always supporting me, everybody that's always giving me feedback. Do not forget to subscribe right below. Follow me on Twitter. I don't really use it as much as I'm supposed to, but I will start using it, posting some motivational quotes on there that I find interesting. And on my Instagram page, I try sometimes to post motivational posts, any uplifting things that can get you through your day, things we can also laugh about. So follow me on Instagram. I'm also on Snapchat. Follow me on there to see my daily life and the shenanigans that goes with it. But I just want to thank you guys so much for staying loyal. I will definitely be back in 2016. Enjoy your holidays with your family, your loved ones, and stay safe and be blessed. Thank you so much.